Off to my first trip into the Boundary Waters since like late May, early June. So pretty excited about this. It's Labor Day weekend. Heading out with my good friend Paul Oman. And it's been a year since we've traveled together. Had a lot of things going on this summer, so I wasn't able to get in most of the trips that I'd planned and wanted to. But yep, we're heading up here Labor Day weekend. We'll be entering Missing Link, where I was earlier this spring, actually. But rather than just doing a loop, we're actually going to take Missing Link Lake, and we're going to drive that or paddle that all the way down to Poplar Lake. We're on our way up. We're going to stay at Tuscarora Lodge again this evening. I'll be staying there tonight and then heading out right from there, Outfitters tomorrow morning across Round Lake into Missing Link Lake.
All right, brother.
Are you wet footing? So
I am.
All right.
Get that out of the way right away so I don't have to think about that. All right.
And we're off at 10 to 9.
Gotcha.
This is what old man, this is a seasoned trip is what this is, see?
All right, a seasoned trip. I like it.
All right. Oops. Let's try not to dump it on the first roll here. All right. And we are off like a dirty shirt. And we're on our way to the Missing Link portage to start off the trip. All right, so this is the Round Lake to Missing Link Lake, right? Portage.
I don't have the map.
Yep.
So, okay.
So we're on Round and we're going to Missing Link.
Good.
This is the first of the 2 goat trails that we'll be on.
All right. So
Portage. We're officially crossing into the wilderness after that climb. Whew. Lake portage. I remember this one. So I said when we get to the end, you'll see what I'm talking about, where the rock goes down. If you want, drop it and we'll carry the canoe down together.
got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Or if you feel good, go ahead. It's just
Sure.
I know that the gal there was some people coming up and they were like 2 of them trying to slide. They were sliding it up.
Oh yeah. Got it.
All right, you go. I am good. See you on the other side.
All right.
I'm gonna find these together. Snipe Lake.
Nice.
Big cliff. I got us. I don't think we'll hit. If we do, it's my fault.
Speaking of painting a cliff, I should get a good photo of Cliff Jacobson. Like white hair.
So here we're coming in from the Snipe Lake, and our next, this is the portage to Cross Bay Lake, maybe? Is that what it's called? Cross Bay Lake.
Actually, it took right in.
And here we go. There. Welcome to the portage. All right, and we're out. This is the portage going from Snipe Lake, which is literally one of my favorite lakes in the Boundary Waters. I guess I've only been there twice, so to this lake twice. But portage is going to be a little bit of a mess from what I remember. It's really rocky. It's about 80 rods. Paul's off ahead of me. We're double portaging everything because we're a little bit older. This is my first trip. It's my third trip of the summer, but my first since I had cancer surgery back in June, about 9 weeks ago. So this is somewhat of a test, just to see how we feel. But I'm feeling awesome. Just get rid of the I'm 6-year-old stuff, and we'd be fine. And this trip is not the least challenging of trips. We have some pretty decent portages. The first two that we're on today, we're in the 150, 160 range. And if you look on like Paddle Planner or BWCA.com, they're ranked as 7 and 8s. And it's because there's rock gardens and it's a lot of elevation. This one, from what I remember, is mostly just a lot of rocks. Like I'm doing right now. So, and then tomorrow, when we go from Long Island Lake, well, no, it's into Muskeg, whatever lake it is that goes into Muskeg Lake, I think. Muskeg to Banadad or something, I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. But I've seen the elevation on that. I think they call it the Stairway to Heaven. It goes over the Laurentian Divide, and it goes up and over. So the direction we're going is basically the Stairway to Heaven. So that's like 180 rods, so it's a long one. So not looking forward to it. But it is what it is. We've reached the other end of the portage. Flop the water in this. I think I'm just going to drop it right into the water. I don't think it's going anywhere. All right, watch out for that rock. Here we go. There we go. She's done. Just like that.
If we get you up here.
Oh, that's deep.
Yeah, you want to get right up here to get out. So let me try and do
Let me climb up here.
Yeah, there you go.
Climb now.
Take them up there and
Yep.
up and down, so that's solid.
Yep, I'm good. All right, here we are.
You good with that?
Yep. Are you able to go forward some?
Oh,
Do you want to paddle for
stability?
stability?
What's gonna happen here?
What's she look like? Oh yeah, we can slide the canoe.
Okay.
It'll just thump.
Yeah, I think we'll be alright.
I think so too.
Might be a little tough once we get down there, but
I don't think it'll be that hard actually. It should just go right down. Well, I guess
I'm coming back to the brush here.
Okay, we want to turn the back.
If you can get the back end that
here.
way, that would be
There. Now I can lift this over.
Yeah.
At a different.
There we go.
Now if you can pull the front. There we go. And then we'll go down. Are you able to go down? Because I can slide it.
You mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to crack anything. It's all on
Sure.
beaver crap here. Sheriff beavers. Can't leave anything alone.
Oh, this smells great.
There. We're getting there. I don't know how else a person would even get through this.
Yeah.
This is a fun one.
Yeah, I don't quite know how we're gonna get out here unless we could
Well,
pull
I'm
us
wondering
up
if
there
you
and
can
we
get
walk
in,
out
if you
there.
can crawl, if that'll put enough weight
It might. I could try it.
in the front. Let's get it out.
Sure.
So you can crawl, and then I'll try to lift it without tipping.
All right.
It looks like that other side is really no better. So just so you know, this is coming out of Snipe Lake, everybody. All right, tell me when you're sitting.
Well, I'm sitting.
All right, here we go.
Sitting right down in mud. So, maybe not. Not as much as I thought.
Oh boy. This would be hip deep mud right here. Getting there.
Just a second here, guys.
Okay.
Let me step out here.
Twist it a little bit.
This is probably stepping around the bottom and go through.
Yeah, you gotta be very careful.
However, I think we can
All right.
do this. Can you?
Yep, I'm good yet.
Yep.
I'm still good. All right, can you get in?
Yep.
Start pushing her out a little bit. I'm still okay. I'm not up to. Hold on, slow. I just want to see where I'm walking.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, it's starting to get deep in here. Let me see if I can crawl over here. All right, we're almost there. I'm in the canoe. Now we should be able to push us out with the paddles a little bit. Yay! Well, that was a mission. Yeah, I got right to the top of my boots.
Yeah.
So this is the portage from Cross Bay Lake to Rib Lake, right?
I think so. Yeah. I don't have the map right in front of me.
Is what we're going into next. I have no idea where Upper George is. I don't see it. Whoa! Another rock. Here we go. Right? This is kind of a nondescript lake. Weedy. No rocks, just lots of trees. Yep.
What a beautiful spot.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty.
It smells like fish. Fresh.
It does smell like fish.
Yeah.
Let me get a shot of this.
Yeah. I bet this is a great fishing hole too.
I bet you there's some bass up in here.
Yeah.
We hit the portage. Now we're going to see if we can start finding a campsite somewhere without having to take another portage. But it's always out there. We just hope we don't have to. Well, actually, we won't have to because we're going to go south probably anyway. And then if we don't see anything, then we'll have to double back.
Yeah.
So it's 20 to 3, so it's been not quite 6 hours. 2:50. No, we left at 8:50 and it's 2:40.
All right.
So 5 hours, right?
Yeah. Yeah. 6 hours.
6 hours, yep. Let's see which way do we go here.
Yeah.
We found a campsite just off the portage on Long Island. Yeah, what I really like is we don't have to go find wood. It's already. All right, so you got to give the food, the food
MRE.
critic, the MRE critic. You
Yeah.
had beef stew
I had beef stew.
and
Well, I've never had an MRE before, so I probably rank it higher than people that have had it over.
AKA Murray.
But yeah, so what's the scale? 1 to 5?
Yeah, 1 to 5. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd give it a 4.5.
A 4.5?
You know, I really would.
And you had beef stew with a pound cake.
It's a pound cake. I didn't eat everything, so. But I had those 2 things.
I'm going next for my
and
Twizzlers.
Yeah. So what else? Lemon drink, Skittles,
and the pound cake.
Pound cake.
Oh, and you had vegetable crackers.
I did, but I traded those.
We swapped it. Yeah, so I had the bread of some sort.
Multi-grain bread.
Yeah, that I could do without, and some cheese spread that looks like it came from Target Field. But
exactly.
Yeah. All right. Well, there we go. Meal, the critic of the night. So yeah. Yeah. So much for no rain on the Zoleo forecast. Sunshine all day. We're getting absolutely lit in rain here.
Stupid person.
I know. Fortunately, we put the tarp up. That was Paul. I will give full credit. It is coming down. We're not going to have a fire tonight. Yeah, there we are. Sunday morning. Had rain quite a bit last night. Gonna have to dry things out here today before we leave, but it's a beautiful sunrise on Long Island Lake. I'll walk down by our landing. Here's our beautiful lake. We got a long day ahead of us. Got stung by a bee last night. Couple of them stepped on a beehive, and of course we forgot the I don't know if I mentioned it, but I forgot my the one thing I forgot was the first aid kit. So I'm swollen up pretty good today from a couple of bee stings. Totally stepped in the hornet's nest. Only good news is it was getting dark, so they were all sleeping, but they did not all sleep once I broke their nest open. So we'll live. Fortunately. We're back in our camp here on Long Island. This is right by where you come out of whatever lake we were in, Lower George or something like that, into Long Island Lake. We picked up the first portage because we'd heard from some girls that it was pretty busy. There's Paul getting up. Our campsite is Sunday morning, about 9:50. We certainly took our time this morning. And we are off to someplace else. Kiskadena maybe is our next thought point, at least.
Shallow.
I think we can get through, huh?
Yep, we can.
Just guide the way. It doesn't look like much for rocks. It looks pretty sandy.
Stick.
There we are, more lake. Still on Long Island Lake. That looks like a burn area over there. Sure it is.
Yeah, right across.
Yeah. This has quickly become one of my favorite lakes.
Mm-hmm.
This is a gorgeous lake. Absolutely gorgeous lake. It must have got caught up in the trees when I was swinging it up.
Yeah, it did.
All right. First today. Holy smokes. Look at this. Wow. Well, if it was easy, everybody would want to do it. Yep, that's a fall. Not that, so note to self, the last video that I have is of me falling. So to the right of this camera, there is a path. To the left is a creek bottom that we walked through.
Yeah.
always take the path that we didn't see.
Good advice.
So we're climbing over a beaver dam right here. Oh, I'm gonna get this into the water first.
All right.
Just taking easy steps to start. All right, let's get her over. Oh, it doesn't look like I broke anything. You can see where I hit it.
Okay.
The rock. Let's get her out. Oops. You could. That's safe. That was pretty good walking here yet. See.
Yep. All right.
I think you can get out further, even out to there. What do you think?
Where did it hit?
Up here.
Okay.
All it just there's
doesn't
nothing
look-
right here.
Doesn't look damaged.
I don't think
On the
so.
inside, anyway.
There's nothing through the inside.
No.
That was a hard fall.
Yeah, I heard that. I'm like, oof.
Yeah, what you heard was what I didn't hurt myself. I was able to fall.
Yeah.
I could see I knew I was going because I was on the side of a rock.
Uh-huh.
And so it allowed me to also put the canoe down. All right. I think we'll get you in and you push off and then I'll...
Yeah. Map. I don't think we need a map here. It's gonna show me anything.
Well, yeah, we're just paddling, right?
Other than like get through the muck here. Looks like that. Bunch of swamp symbols from one portage to the other.
Which way do we go right through the middle? Or?
I think it's right there.
Okay. Let's give her. Hop in,
All
you
right.
push your end off, and then I'll push off my end. You on?
Yep.
All right, push yourself out. There we go. That's all the farther I'm going until I get in. Oh, I'm not even going to put my chair up. Hold on. There. Not my funnest day. There we go. Woo! We're off. Okay, so we just paddled through where we were supposed to portage, I think. And we are now in Muskeg Lake. Pretty nondescript little lake. We have just hit Kiskadena Lake from Muskeg. We did a 180 rod portage, and I'm gonna say I think it's the most physically challenging one I've done up here. I've been on some good ones. Veer to, knife to veer to ensign. The Treese portage, which is long and hip waist bog, depth. All of them are on Mudrow. I mean, I've been to a lot of different portages, but this one, they have a thing called the Stairway to Heaven, and it truly is. The first 90 rods of this going from Muskeg into Kiskadena is as challenging of a portage as you'll ever want to do. So, if you are going to go this way and you come from Kiskadena, I don't think it's as bad because you're going downhill, but it's really rocky and it's pretty much, it goes straight up. So, but we're done. Great feeling of accomplishment. We're off to Kiskadena. So we're coming to the portage between Kiskadena and Ogma Lake. We decided we didn't like any of the campsites on Kiskadena. Not that we didn't like them, that's the wrong thing to say. We just felt it was good to keep paddling.
Okay.
Got her?
I think it should be good.
Ogma Lake. So we are on Ogma Lake, and now we started to roll the dice and get cocky. We saw a nice little island campsite that actually Paul said he had been on 20 years ago, and it's really a cool little campsite, but it's not very big. Where did you have all the kids on that? Good grief.
Oh, there's only 4 of us.
Oh. So we decided to shoot the rapids here and go to the other end of Ogma. There's a couple more campsites. Hopefully we'll find one. Got some clouds starting to develop around here, but I think we got enough time to get over there and get set up quick. Our luck it'll be we'll get there and everything will be full, because we are getting a little closer to civilization now. We're still probably a 5 or 6 hour paddle from our car, probably 5 hours, something like that. I don't know if we went full with the quickest way possible, which we're not going to do. Camp's all set up. Probably gonna get some rain. We're having supper. There's a loon. What's the name of this lake? Ogma.
Ogma.
Camp tour. WTIP on the radio. A couple of chairs. Ready for some rain tonight. We have not used this, but it's our CCS tarp. Just keeping the stuff out of the rain. Of course, the water will run right onto it, but at least the stuff on top will stay dry. So, this is my new Haven hammock. Haven tent. It's a lay flat hammock. I love it. Last night was the first night I used it. Easy to put up. Yeah, it weighs 7 pounds for the bedroll and the hammock. So that includes the mattress. But, you know, it's 7 pounds is just not a big deal, because that's kind of what my tent weighed and stuff anyway. So, but I like it. It's got, you can hang stuff up on the ridgeline. It stays pretty good. Like I said, this is my first trip. It's in storm mode. So if we get any storms, then Paul's right there.
Everything wet.
All right, I should have got it while it was raining a lot harder. You could probably hear the rain. We got up at 6 I started thundering at 4 o'clock in the morning. Got up at 6, it was still thundering, but no rain. So we packed up right away and just to try to beat the rain, and then we brought everything out to the fire pit to cook breakfast, and just as we did that, it started to rain. So it's been raining. Paul's been making the great flood in the rivers here.
Yeah.
But
Keep that going. Yeah. Not much left. Here's one.
What else do 2 grown men do inside of a 10-foot tent shelter during a rainstorm? But it is September 1st, and today we are heading down Ogma through Hanson to Gaskin, and hopefully up into Horseshoe is where we're planning to go today. Hopefully people with the rain coming are going to be leaving early, and we'll have our choice of sites on Horseshoe. I know that can be busy, especially on Labor Day, but that's planned for today. Once it stops raining, the forecast called for sunny skies today. So NOAA weather, we just listened to it out of Grand Marais. It said it was going to be sunny all day with an isolated thunderstorm, and we've literally had thunder for the best part of 4 hours. So we must be isolated. And yeah, and so did my Zolio. Said no rain, 0% chance all the way till tonight. And again, that was wrong. So
if you're buying a Zoleo because of the weather forecast, don't. Looks like it's getting lighter.
Yeah, there's a little blue sky or a little bit.
We'll let you pull it towards you, then we'll go.
Sounds good. We'll lasso away.
Yep, just keep bringing it. Yeah, oh it is. All right, we're out in the rain. We've decided to man up. It doesn't look like it should be raining.
Right.
That was a good campsite.
It was.
I'm glad we went past the other one.
Yep, me too. I have to just come in and do the side,
That way?
I think.
What about to the left by that rut?
We could do it. Could go that way too. Yeah, that might be better.
Okay. Come right alongside there.
Up in there, or
Yeah. Why not?
go your way back?
Unless we want to hit the rock first. Get off that pig. Alright, we're here. I believe we've hit half the way. Shorter. So this is the portage from Henson to Gaskin. 92 rods. Kind of an. This lake didn't impress me a whole lot. This one.
Just getting a little
Yeah, there just wasn't a lot of
not very interesting.
funness on it. Wonder if I can get out here. Let's see. I don't think so. Yep, it's all good. All right, here we are. We are heading to, or we are in Lake Gaskin. Heading to Horseshoe is our next stop, I think. We're going to paddle the whole thing. No rain yet, so hopefully we'll keep it that way. It's a good hour paddle to get over there. We've been on the water. What time do we leave? 10?
Yep.
Oh, 2.5 hours. Gaskin to Horseshoe. Yeah, this is a little bit bigger. Yeah, we probably could have bushwhacked our way over here.
Probably connected at some point.
We are on the portage from Horseshoe to Caribou. Decided with a weather front coming in the morning, we want to get as close as we can to the entry point. Caribou is the first lake Bob Christensen ever took me into. We're just going to try to find a campsite now. So there's the one straight off the portage here. That looks like it has people in it. There should be one to the right. It shouldn't be that rock there, right?
No, it's
Down that way.
behind an island. There should be an island.
Well, let's go take a look just so that we know if it's there or not.
Yeah. Yeah, have a party.
Yeah.
Lady.
So you probably can't see me on the GoPro. All you can see is the hammock, but we just got absolutely deluged with water and rain, and we spilled an entire the thing of instant coffee all over the place, and we have like a flood, and our dry shoes got soaked. What else we got wet over here? All my clothes are sitting out there in the water. I mean, it came like right now. You don't want to go anywhere. Why would he? After the storm, Yin Yang's over there. We're pretty sure that they have paddled out of the wilderness today, went into town, and then came back to their campsite. Matter of fact, we're 100% sure that they paddled out of the wilderness and came back into their campsite, because we watched it happen. So there's that. But this is what you get at an entry point lake. So we're paddling out so that we can get out tomorrow morning bright and early. Parked her for the night here on Caribou Lake. It's like the KOA of the Glen Flint Trail. But it beats not sleeping anywhere. Here's our tent. You can see we're still wet everywhere. But sleeping stuff stayed dry. Other than the fact that I spilled my instant coffee everywhere and have been dealing with that the whole night now, trying to figure out how to keep that clean and not stinky, but I think we're all right. One of the cool things at this campsite is we have these 2 holes drilled in the ground. Those are from the logging days. They drilled spikes in there back in the early 1900s and did whatever, tied up boats or logs or whatever else it was. I'm guessing if we went back in there, we'd probably find old pieces of metal and stuff, but it's soaking wet and I ain't gonna do that. Dessert tonight, last night in the wilderness dessert. We haven't had, oh yeah, we had MRE desserts. We had pound cake.
That was actually all right.
Yeah. We'll eat anything.
Yep.
Beautiful sunset coming up. If you hear anything, it would be the yahoos on the site across from the portage here at Caribou, who apparently think that the F word is a noun, verb, and an adverb that can be used in the same sentence, all with different parts. Very colorful way of describing things. These are also the guys that have left the Boundary Waters during the day, and they come back at night. Yeah, this is what you get for camping at an entry point lake. Like I said, we're doing it mostly because we were paddling out, and this is our last night, so this is just a paddle out spot. Conversely, there's people on this side of the lake that have been nice and quiet all night long, so bless them. Almost ready to go. Breakfast.
Moving towards the Lizz Lake.
We are leaving the Lizz Lake portage on our way to the Poplar Lake portage. Halfway through here, we will see a Boundary Waters sign, so we'll actually be leaving the wilderness by the time we get to the other end of the lake. We have hit our last portage. We are on Poplar Lake. Yeah, it looks like we don't want to go down into that.
Not that way.
That big bay when we go around here. Looks like we just follow the left, except we don't go into that bay where the Meads Lake portage is. So we shoot to the left of this island, right? Yeah.
Oh, we're going up here. I was following the dark line.
No, that's to the place that's Ollie Lake.
Yeah, we'll just follow the except for a big boat.
Yep. Nope, so long. Wilderness. Hello, civilization. Hopefully the weather will cooperate enough. I can be back up here in October. But you never know.
Yeah.
Every time could be your last time. Learned that well.
Yeah.
Good trip. It was a hard worker.
Yeah, it was a hard working trip.
Yeah, it was a hard worker.
Make it good.
It was a good test after cancer surgery to see
Yeah, for sure.
how everything stuck together.
Yeah, you did well.
I didn't break open and start bleeding everywhere, so we're all good. And is today September 1st? No, it's the 2nd. So yesterday started Prostate Cancer Awareness Month.
Okay.
Hence my blue band that I've been wearing.
Good.
There it is.
Oh, there it is.
So on my video, anybody over 50, get your PSA checked. It saved my life. And if you're over 40 and you have it in your family, get your PSA checked.
Yeah.
Moon family. All three of them look younger, don't they?
I was thinking they've got their full plumage for that white. And
Yeah. Yeah, you're.
at least a year old.
See how they're hunting?
Yeah.
Cool wind coming.
Yep.
Made her out just in pretty good.
Time.
Yep.
Pick up full throttle now.
Yep. End of trip.